Hey, what's up everybody, it's S. Dot. So I actually recorded a video yesterday putting all the things on my Glock 43X MOS, but for some reason my microphone wasn't working, so the audio was pretty bad, and unfortunately my channel isn't big enough or cool enough to post something that terrible, so I had to scrap that video. But fear not, in this video I'm going to talk about what I talked about in yesterday's video. I picked up this Glock 43X in November because I wanted to celebrate Glocktober, as if that's even a real thing. Honestly, I just got it because I wanted it. Now, I've shown a few of these pieces of what I bought on a few other shorts and unboxings, but I'll talk about what I have and why I went with them. So we'll go ahead and start with the light. I ended up going with the TLR-7X sub. So this is basically the same thing as the TLR-7 sub. The main difference is that this one is compatible with the rechargeable battery that Streamlight makes. I'm not actually sure if any other company sells one that will be compatible with it, but I know Streamlight sells one. Either way, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be buying the rechargeable batteries. I'm just going to go ahead and buy a couple of replacements, and I think it's a CR. What do we got here? Yeah, this one is compatible with a CR123A. So I have a few of those in my drawer. So there's really no reason for me to go ahead and get a rechargeable one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with that for now. Now, the only reason I actually got the 7X sub instead of the 7 is because this one was on sale a few weeks ago. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. Now, I put a light on this particular Glock because I wanted to add a little weight to the front. So I'm not really tactical and running around and, running in the jungle and, pointing lights at everybody. I really just got this one to add a little bit of weight to the front side of the Glock 43, the Glock 43X. The reason why is I used to actually have a regular Glock 43 and I could not stand it. It was super snappy. It was so bad that I actually ended up getting rid of it. Now, I wanted to go back and try the platform again now that it has a longer grip so I can get a better hold on it, and then adding a light to the front because now this one has a rail. So I'm hoping it'll actually help with some of the muzzle rise and some of the recoil. But spoiler alert, I already took this one to the range and I absolutely love it. I didn't feel like it was snappy at all. I thought it handled really well. So I don't know, maybe if it was just in my mind with a little bit of extra weight up here, longer grip, helped for actually, controlling it. Maybe it was all in my mind. Maybe I just wanted to like it. However, either way, I enjoyed it. I had a really good time at the range. So I think I'll be holding on to this one until I get tired of it. Then I'll sell it and get something else. Now for the red dot, I went with the Holosun 407K. Now I specifically went this route because I wanted to test out the larger dot. So this one has a 6 MOA dot, and the 507C that I have, I think it has a 2 MOA dot inside of a larger reticle. That one I have trouble picking up sometimes. So I wanted to see if maybe the bigger dots would work better for me. And honestly, I was able to pick up my target a little easier than when I shoot my Glock 19. Now it was only one range session, so I'm not gonna go crazy and say that it was truly better just yet. But if it ends up being better, I'm definitely not going to be too mad about that because the 400 series red dots are cheaper than the 500 series. So that'll be pretty much a win-win if it's better and it's cheaper. For the actual plate to attach the red dot, I went with the same company that I went with last time, and I actually threw away the packaging, but I think it's like C&H Precision or CH Precision. You can get them on Optics Planet for, I think, about 50 bucks. And if you can tell, it's actually pretty slim, low profile, so it doesn't add a lot of weight to the weapon at all. So far, I've had good experiences with the one on my Glock 19, so I'm hoping this will be the same. Either way, that's what I went with, and it actually worked just fine. Now, I will say that, and this is my own fault. You see it's a little loose now. I didn't torque the screws down like I should. I was in a rush yesterday when I added it. I was trying to record and trying to do a bunch of stuff. And again, that recording didn't even work out. So that was a waste, but I didn't actually torque it down. So I'm gonna have to go get my torque screwdriver and actually put the right pressure on the screws to torque it down to the right specs. Once I do that, I think it'll be fine. My Glock 19 doesn't move around at all. And in fact, I actually had that same problem on that one because as you guessed it, I didn't torque the screws down on that one first either. So note to self and note to you guys, definitely torque it down or don't listen to me because I'm no expert, and I guess you can try it out yourself. But overall, the light worked very well. Like I said, I really enjoyed the bigger reticle. It's not actually that big as it's coming up on camera, and I wish I could show you guys the true actual size. It's actually a lot smaller than that, but I really enjoyed it. So I was able to pick up the target a lot easier, a lot quicker, and I wasn't losing the dot. I noticed with my 507C, sometimes I have to do all kind of crazy stuff to see it, but I think that's probably one, practice. I need to get out to the range more and stop making so many excuses.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Don't care?
It's a problem of motivation, all right?
I think with a little more practice with my 507C, I'm sure I would be able to pick it up just like this one, but I just need to practice with it a little more. Now, the last item that I got for this little build out, or building, and again, I know it's not truly a build, I'm just adding stuff to the Glock, but for YouTube purposes, to put something in the title, I usually label it build, so it kind of helps people out. You know, if I just say attaching things to my Glock 19 or Glock 43, it doesn't really sound as good. So I'm gonna say build, and I know it's not truly a build, so you don't have to beat me up in the comments like I got beat up last time. For the holster, I went with a Xiphos Elite from Tier 1 Concealed. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. When I was on their website, I filtered for strong side carry, and this popped up. However, when you read the description, which I did after I ordered it and received it, it didn't mention strong side carry. So hopefully it works out, because as you know, that's how I like to carry. I know it's not as tactical or cool, but I'd rather be comfortable and willing to carry instead of making excuses and not carrying it. Now, I might try appendix again at some point, but for now, this one is just gonna have to do. Now, I do have some more clips of my day at the range, which I really needed because work has really been kicking my butt. I really do need to stop being so lazy and start making myself go to the range. Need to start holding myself accountable. So that's pretty much all I have for today. I just wanted to go over my Glock 43X MOS, talk about what I put on it, and show you guys some range footage. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll probably come back in a future video once I've been to the range a few more times and, you know, give my honest feedback, or give my feedback if you care about what I think about it, and possibly, you know, would I carry this as an EDC over the Glock 19? You know, maybe, I don't know. I told myself I was going to carry the Glock 19 for a full year, and actually that full year is approaching fast. I think I started carrying that one, I think it was at the very beginning of this year. So we have about 30 days left in December, and at that time, I guess I'll decide, you know, what I'm going to do, if I'm going to carry this one, continue carrying that one, maybe go to a different platform altogether. Not sure, haven't really thought about it that much. You know, I do enjoy carrying my Glock 19, so for now, probably going to keep carrying it, but I guess we'll cover that maybe in another video. So other than that, I don't have anything else for you guys, so I'll see you guys in the next video.